As KTVU's Brooks Rose tells us, her lawyer says there were red flags that went unnoticed.
It's the second civil lawsuit and the second alleged victim of a horrific sexual assault by a paramedic.
They had a sexual predator that they were allowing to be in the back of an ambulance with elderly, vulnerable women.
An 80-year-old woman suffered a potential stroke in May 2022. Attorney Anne-Marie Murphy says American Medical Response, or AMR, rushed her to Mills Peninsula Hospital. But during the ride, her client was strapped down and sexually assaulted by one of the medics.
When Jane Doe got to Mills Peninsula, she was very vocal that the paramedic had tried to put his penis in her mouth, and that she wanted the paramedic to be arrested.
Jane Doe wasn't initially believed until a second elderly woman reported a similar, more graphic story last December. Prosecutors say DNA proved they found semen on the woman's body and criminally charged the EMT, 35-year-old Miguel Ontiveros.
Bizarre. In all my decades of working as a prosecutor, I haven't seen anything that even comes close to something like this.
Because before working for AMR, Ontiveros was fired from South San Francisco Fire Department, accused of submitting fraudulent time cards and paid $15,000 he didn't work.
We already had charged him with felony offenses for that, and then this came to light and far more serious.
Now accused of assaulting at least 2 elderly patients, Ontiveros faces life in prison. But Murphy says the real neglect lies with AMR.
Somebody wasn't doing their job, that the company wasn't doing their job. We believe the facts are going to show that they either didn't do a background check or they didn't do a proper background check.
The civil suit says AMR didn't take initial action, put profits ahead of safety, and allowed a predator to prey on the elderly. Jane Doe's daughter says her mother has been severely traumatized.
It's devastating. It plummeted her into a depression, and it just really changed her.
There's no amount of money that can fix what happened.
AMR previously said it fired Ontiveros and is cooperating with law enforcement. But for the victims and their families, they want accountability.
I don't want him to hurt anyone else. I want him to be ashamed of what he did.
AMR did not respond to our request for comment on this latest civil lawsuit. Neither did Ontiveros' attorney. Lawyers representing the 2 elderly patients say they do believe there are more victims out there who have not yet come forward. In the newsroom, Brooks Rose, KTVU, Fox 2 News.